I grew up in a quiet little village in South Carolina. My parents owned a lone farmhouse situated just outside a forest. It was beautiful. I remember meeting my first and only friend, Tom, there. He was sitting by the lake nearby skimming stones. Becoming friends instantly, we were practically inseparable. We'd sleep in each other's tree houses, trading Pokemon cards throughout the summer holidays, and catch minnows from the lake every day. The best fun came from staying indoors, however. We would go through phases each summer, from building weapons to playing the forest by day, to telling ghost stories in our farmhouses by night. Our imagination was limitless, and we soon settled on playing doctor for a few weeks. I'd knock on his door complaining of a cough and nausea, then take a seat watching him rummage through his drawers. The next day, we spent fishing again until dark, when he'd come to sleep around my house. This time, it was my turn to play doctor, and I'd set up some quilts to form a doctor's tent in the attic. We played for a while, pretending to treat each other's symptoms, until I crawled into my sleeping bag and fell asleep. I remember waking up very early into the morning to go to the bathroom, climbing down the ladder from the attic, careful not to wake Tom. I felt uneasy the whole time as I walked to the bathroom, as if I were being watched. I avoided turning on the bathroom light to not wake my parents, and that's it. That's all I can remember. When I woke again, I was in the back of my parents' car being driven somewhere. I couldn't make sense of anything for a minute. In fact, all I knew was that it wasn't dark anymore, and that I had one killer migraine. Other than that, something wasn't right at all. Dad was driving and completely ignoring me. But Mom looked ill. I could tell she was crying as she hid her pale face in her arms. It couldn't have been an argument, and I definitely hadn't done anything wrong. I want you to know, we will always love you, son. I was seriously panicking now. I mean, those were the first words my dad said. He said we were going on a trip and that we'd be returning soon. He was so quiet. His voice was robotic and fake. And in the end, I gave up and just sat there for the rest of the drive, scared and annoyed. Why wouldn't they tell me anything? I was so confused. Police report a week later. A young boy was found dead in the attic of a farmhouse in South Carolina. A thin puddle of blood sat from a tent made of bed quilts. The boy was found lying with two long, thin metal rods protruding from his eye sockets. I can't mention where I am now, nor can I begin to understand what happened that night, and what drove me to try and lobotomize my best and only friend.